We all knew that this day was coming. It was like the worst kept secret ever, in the best of ways. Today, BYD launches this, the eMAX 9. Now, there were two things that we had no idea about, which was one, if it was going to be a full EV or a DMI, and two, is the interior economy, business, or first class? Stick around because we've got the details. Now, as obvious can get, it most definitely is a DMI, which means that you have an internal combustion engine that is paired with an electric motor. Now, the total output is 267 horses and 315 Newton meters of torque. Now, there are two variants for the eMAX 9, and this is the more expensive, or as Jack puts it, it's the premium model, which means an EV range of 170 kilometers, which is quite impressive. A total extended range, meaning gasoline and the electric motor, can net you up to 1,000 kilometers, which is obviously claimed. Now, the battery that powers the electric motor is 36.6 kilowatt hours. Now, charging that battery can be done two ways. One, with an AC charger, will net you about 15 to 100% in roughly about 3 hours. Or you can go with a DC charger, much faster, up to 43 kilowatt hours. You can do 30 to 80% in roughly 30 minutes. A wheelbase and body that is longer, wider, and shorter than rivals like the Alphard, the eMAX 9 has a large grille that droops down to the chin and sleek LED headlamps, which gives it a powerful stance. A violator in silver from the A to the D pillar gives the illusion of a floating roof, which hovers above a pair of power sliding doors. Repeaters and cameras on power heated mirrors all sits on 18 strapped in 235/60s that house disc brakes all around above 157 millimeters of ground clearance, which makes ingress and egress oh so easy. Chin accents barely begin up front but prominently continue down the side and to the rear. To open the power tailgate, it's got a pretty cool parlor trick, which is when you approach the car, a light will show so long as the key's with you. You put your foot in the light. Once it starts blinking, move away, and voila, open a sesame. Now, there is 420 liters of space right here, which is very, very usable. And if this configuration looks familiar, it's because it's similar to that of the Carnival. But let's say you want to maximize the space, which it can reach over 2,000 liters. You don't have to sweat and pull a lever and bend and pull and push it in, because this is a BYD after all. It does it for you. Powered. Look at that. Excuse me. See, your hands don't get dirty or chappy or chalked, or your fingernails don't get black. These hands were meant to swing golf clubs and sign checks. Gosh, posh. Seriously though, that's damn impressive. The third row is quite comfortable. Supposed to be for 3 people, might be a bit tight, but for 2 people, I don't think that's going to be an issue because the thigh support is good. Look at the amount of headroom that I have, and the seats feel really good. There are a few amenities back here. You've got tiny little cup holders on either side, maybe good enough for like an espresso cup of sorts. I don't think it's big enough for Jack's bottle, that's for sure. Of course, as you saw, that these backrests are obviously powered. And then there are also charging points on either side. Weird though, because on one side it's type A, the other side it's type C. And of course, you have your air vents up on top. Now, the second row it's definitely not economy, and it's above business. I'd have to say that this truly is first class. Let me show you why. First, the seat itself. It's an all-power reclining seat, and if you want, there's even an ottoman that pops out. Not only that, but slide this open, and booyashaka, it's got massage functions. Yes, I mean, first-class seats don't even have massage functions. Although, I wouldn't know, I've never been into first class. They're also ventilated. And then on this corner here, but I'll show you on that side, on the corner, you've got a space where you can put your phone and then a charging point that comes out. See that? Your air controls are located on your sliding door, which is not just temperature, but blower controls as well, plus a window that opens. Huh? You like that? Oh, and if that is just way too much for you, then you can obviously go,
please say it.
Open left rear window.
No problem.
It's because I couldn't be bothered to use my fingers.
You know,
Yes?
there's one thing. There's no sunshade.
There is no sunshade, you're right, Jack. And there is also no panoramic roof. There's a sunroof for up front, but there is no panoramic roof. But here's the thing. Why do you need a sunshade? If you want to maintain cool, then just get a cool drink, which you can
Great segue.
from
Wow.
the refrigerator that is positioned directly in front of you.
Wow.
Look at that. A refrigerator, and it's a fridge because look at this. There's condensation on this bottle
It
of
goes
water.
down to -6.
-6,
It's
baby.
not just like a thing with the aircon. No, it's a real refrigerator.
That's right. So if you get inside this car, keep it at -6, and if you're stuck in Metro Manila traffic, chances are that before you get down for your meeting, you can have yourself some pre-game drinks.
You mean water, right?
No, beer, baby. Beer. You're not driving if you're sitting back here. Look at this is amazing. Oh! Not to mention, if you're tired of holding your drink and you can't be bothered to stretch and put it in the bottle holder that's directly in front of you, there's always a tray. I'm balling in this thing. Ballin'. And now on to the most boring part of the car, the driver's cockpit. Only because I really want to be back there. But this place is not a bad place to be because these seats too have massage functions, which is pretty cool. Okay, so if you've been through our walkarounds with most BYD cars, you'll know that this is obviously quite familiar. A large 15+ inch screen, which by the way, they fixed now because it doesn't rotate anymore. It's fixed. Yay! That has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is both wireless. Wireless 2 is the charging pad directly underneath that. And then some buttons here for your drive modes, your start stop, and other functions, including your audio. The sad thing is that the air controls are all inside the screen. Not just the air controls and the temperature controls, but the directional of the vents as well. That's also in there. Thanks a lot, Tesla. That's the one thing that we didn't need. In front of you is your instrument cluster, which is pretty smart, actually. There's a guy standing over there, and I can see him here on my screen. And he's moving, and this thing is moving. That's pretty cool. Your instrument cluster, fully digital, colored. Your buttons on your steering wheel to control your cruise, your adaptive cruise, and your some audio controls here also. Of course, it goes without saying that this is the top of the line BYD, so it's fitted with all the advanced driver assist systems that they can think of, and they shove it in here. As I mentioned, there is no panoramic roof in the back, but you do have at least a sunroof up here, which I should really open properly, or I'm going to break. And there you go. We also noticed that there's a lot of piano black inside this car. And I don't mean like trims or whatever. We're talking about panels of piano black. Now, that would be a bad thing if it was in a high traffic area, but it's not. So at that particular point, it's actually not that bad. I'm still not liking piano black, but it's not that bad. Visibility is, well, good. You've got a large windshield in front of you. You've got quarter windows too. But from what I can tell, the A-pillars are quite large. But we'll save all of that when we take this car out for a proper behind-the-wheel review, which we definitely will as soon as possible. Now, the only thing that's missing right now is its price. Well, there's something about that. The contemporaries that you would pit this up against would be the likes of the Alphard Hybrid, which comes in at 4.7 million Philippine pesos. Then you've got others like the Kia Carnival Hybrid, which comes in at 3.5 million Philippine pesos. Now, while we don't have the real price yet as of filming, we have the indicative price of 3 million Philippine pesos. But the editors now know what the real price is because Jack and I are at the launch and they're putting it directly above us. Now, knowing what the price is that enough to sway you against the other two? Let us know in the comments below. And subscribe to our channel because when we take this out for a proper behind the wheel, you won't want to miss it. How the hell can you miss this car? Look at the size of this thing. It's like a barn door.